Congratulations on season three. It is starting out to be a hell of a ride. Kelly, how has your character evolved over the last couple of seasons?
Oh wow. I mean, we just get to see more of all of these characters, and I think season one is about establishing and setting up who they are, who we think they are, and the thing about season three that I love and was really interested in when I read the scripts and saw where Taylor was taking it was seeing this world sort of quieten down for a minute, when they stop fighting and they're stopped in that sort of high drama, which is always going to come back. But he just lets them, he just lets them kind of settle for a second. And for me, what is it like to see Beth when she's not fighting something or someone? And especially after the brutal attack that she went through in season two, I think there's something about seeing her heart be a little bit more tender and open and vulnerable and in love.
And that arc is a beautiful arc to play, isn't it?
Oh, it really is. It really is. Because I know I'm not going to get to play that tenderness for very long. So I definitely relish a little bit of that. Just to kind of, these characters are, to keep them, it's all character driven, this show. So you got to make them as real as possible. And it's delicious to be able to play all of those notes and to find the nuances in those characters. And I'm discovering her all the time.
Cole, the new season I think is a little bit more action oriented. How do you, as an actor, play that kind of role? Play the heavy.
I mean, I don't ever play anybody like he's a bad guy or a heavy. I play him, just like he's a regular person, and put into situations that are, especially with, having to, get rid of people, by the order of John Dutton. I play them, and I don't know if you watched season two or one, but, obviously I don't come in there thinking about playing it, any other way than just kind of simply human, and the way he does it. I don't think Rip looks at killing people in a way, in negativity. It's usually he's putting them out of their misery, in that way, I've enjoyed, the writing of Taylor, and we've talked a lot about it, how we can continue to kind of find the human qualities in certain situations that most people would think are ugly and not pleasant. So, but this year's, it's not as violent. In fact, this year I feel like we have more romance. Like, Kelly had said, the pause button has been stopped a little bit, and we're able, not only John with his grandson, but Kelly with, our relationship with Rip and Beth. And then, so I feel there's a wonderful moment, especially in the beginning of season three, where we're able to breathe a little bit as characters and really kind of look into each other's hearts and discover some new things about each other. So this year is exciting in that regard for us and for me.
And I have to ask you, there is a rumor of you guys leaving Utah forever and going to Montana. Is that true?
It's unclear.
Yeah, we don't know yet. We're the last to be told, you know. We get told a week before where we got to go and when to be there, and that's it. But yeah, we don't know. I've heard conversations are happening right now, but we've shot the past two seasons, the studio and some exterior locations in Utah, and the ranch has always been Montana. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
We love it out here, but Montana's gorgeous, and I'm looking forward to, if we have the opportunity to film there the whole year. I mean, it's going to be amazing. Bitterroot Valley is one of the most beautiful places in this country, and it'd be nice to change it up. We've been here for 3 years, but Utah's been good to us.
You guys are the number one television show right now. Something like 6 or 7 million viewers every week, loving Yellowstone. Is there a season 4? Have the talks been concluded on that?
Yes, there is a season 4, and that's why we're just waiting to find out where, when, and how, and and when. So yeah, but there are scripts, and we're getting ready, but we're just, the world is not as it was, so we're not sure what that's going to look like. But as soon as that opens up, I know Yellowstone will be, the first, one of the first out the gates, I think.
Cole, in our final moments together, working with Taylor has got to be a dream come true. How close are you guys as far as him working out character with you and going over plot lines and things like that?
Extremely close. I mean, I obviously met him as Kelly in the first season, but we've built relationships personally with him, and he's a wonderful creative spirit to be able to fall on, whether it's questions about moments and scenes, or whether it's the long questions of the arc of the characters and where his head is at. He's always available. At least he has been with me, and I'm very thankful for that. And we've been able to ping pong back and forth, and he's taken suggestions and ideas and allowed me to elaborate on them and play. So that's all I can ask for as an actor, is to have somebody creative like that who gives your voice the opportunity to say the things that you can kind of dream up. And so in that way, I feel very lucky and blessed to have him. I think he's the next John Milius. He's, in my opinion, the best American writer right now.
Well, we are lucky and blessed to have you on television every week in Yellowstone, and doubly blessed here in Utah to have you part of our community as well. And I hope that continues. It is such a pleasure to catch up with both of you again. Kelly, Cole, thank you so much.
Thank you.